right, guys, we are here at the PLAZA Hotel and Casino in downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. We are going to be buying in for $1,000, and we are going to be playing $200 a roll. So that'll be fun. We're going to do a strategy. Awesome, thank you. All right, we're going to do a strategy that one of the YouTube channels that I watch. It's called the Comp Buster, so we're gonna see how it goes. All right, oh, thank you. All right, so what we're gonna do is first 12 is gonna be 75, second 12 is 75. All right, let's see how it goes. Have you seen this particular strategy before? Yeah. It seems to be pretty popular on YouTube, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're testing it out. I don't even like to watch the ball. I just watch where your hand goes. All right, so as you guys can see, in that particular roll, every roll, as long as we hit it, we win $25. If we miss it, then we lose $200. So it's kind of a major risk reward there. I'll put the winnings over here. I've never done it on the single zero, so I'm interested to see if it's better odds on the single zero. Should be a little bit better. How's your day going today? What's your name? Simka. Okay, nice. 8 in a, I should have done 25 on 8. That was 2 in a row, right? Nice. So basically with this strategy, guys, and sorry, I talk a lot to the viewers, so just ignore me if I look like I'm rambling. So what we're doing, guys, as long as we don't hit 0, 27, 30, 31, or 34, we should be good. These right here pay 2 to 1. These over here pay 8 to 1. So when you have 8 to 1 on 25 is 200, and then you keep your 25. So there we go. Now everybody gets to see how those pay out. It kind of scares me when you start looking down towards this end of the table. I'm like, thank you. All right, so now I'm just gonna roll these like this so everybody can see kind of where we're at there. I feel like this strategy is just a bunch of kind of pushing chips around for a while. Until you hit the the wrong number.
It's a steady climb until that.
Yeah, exactly. So the strategy is you got to hit 8 before you miss one. And you've got, what, 36, 37 numbers, so you've got 33 of them covered, so, or 30, what is it, 24, 8, 31 of them, 32 of them. There we go. Thank you. All right, so there's 100 up so far. We'll see if people like this strategy or not, because it is kind of boring. You know, people, they like to see the, you know, the $7 hit on the 14 and, you know, you get all kinds of money, but this is, like you said, a steady climb. Thank you, man, appreciate you.
I would think that the people who wanted a strategy
Yeah, exactly. And you just kind of, it's kind of just one of those where you're chilling and passing time, you know? There we go. Thank you. So it kind of works out that you don't have a lot of green because we're not really. When you say, would you think that most people, when they bet roulette, that they bet the numbers, or they have some kind of strategy that they bring in, or they just kind of randomly bet?
I think people usually bet numbers that are significant to them.
Ah, okay. So like anniversaries, birthdays, how many kids they have, stuff like that. Okay. Uh-oh, did we lose it? Oh man, I was just like, all right, well, now we gotta do it again.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, loyal servant to the true Emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
So now, what we gotta do is we gotta hit 3 more before we even start the climb again. A lot of people that do this strategy, they kind of switch it up. Like if these numbers kind of start hitting, they'll switch and cover all 12 of those and then do it up there. Sometimes, I like how your table lights up. That's kind of cool.
Makes my life easier, that's for sure.
All right, number 7. Lucky number 7. All right, guys. So now we need 2 more to get back to even. This is one of those I tell everybody, same thing as any other. It's like you got to be lucky, you know? Like you have a good strategy that the odds are with you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, I could hit 4 30s in a row, you know? Hi guys. Good, how are you? You hit 4 30s in a row and you're in trouble. 19, all right. I like to hear any number below 24 is like already a good number. All right, guys, we are 1 away from coming back to even here. Then we got to hit 8 more. It kind of sucks when you hit one of those numbers in the first 8. It's like when you hit the first 8 in a row, then you're like, okay, good. Now we're just playing with, you know, it's not gonna break your bankroll if you miss it. Uh-oh, again? Oh no! Well, guys, this is the pitfalls of this strategy. One is good. All right. Now what I do is if I get down to like the last chunk of 200 or 400, I'll start betting 150, 150, 50, and 50 and just see if you can make it back 50 at a time. Because when you're at the point where, so basically each chunk of 200 is 1,000. So you have 5 sets. So if you get down to where you're like at 2 sets, and you're trying to make it back with 25 at a time, it's almost impossible. So you just gotta double your bet and hope that you get lucky. All right, so I think we have officially made back the first loss. So 600, well, we made back 25 of the second loss, so we're building the second.
We're on our way.
We're on our way.
We got work to do.
That's right. You start hitting some real low numbers, like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s.
Show me a single digit. Just
That's
one
right,
number.
single digit, that's all we care about.
Well, 19's okay.
19's good. Like I said, any number below 24, we don't even have to sweat it. So this stack is 500, just so everybody knows. So I'll keep these laid out so everybody can see how much I have. So we've got 650 right now. We got 200 on the table, so that's 850, so we're down 150. We gotta get 6 in a row just to be back to even. All right. Perfect, thank you. All right. So if we hit this one, I think I'm gonna, just for one roll, I'm gonna do the double thing and see how it goes. Because I like streaks. I like, you know, when you get a bunch in a streak. The two that we lost, they were like what, 3 rolls apart or something? 2 or 3 rolls apart? 31, no. Yeah, 31 and 27, so 3 rolls apart. 25, there we go. Thank you very much, appreciate you. Are you leaving? Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Baywan? Nice to meet you. All right, so we're gonna do a double bet here. 150, 150, 50, and 50. All right. All right, let's see if we can get a $50 one. Or let's just see if it's bad timing and Scott should have sat it out. I like to up it every once in a while just to keep it exciting. I usually only do 75, 75, 25, and 25, but we're trying to get that $50 win right now. 10, all right, there we go. All right, very good. Let's do that one more time, just see if we can get back to even. If we win this one, it'll get us back to even, then we'll go back to our original strategy here. How's your day going? Yeah, good. I'm just starting, so did you? You guys work like a swing shift, like a late morning to? Oh, this. Oh, okay. This actually reserves, sir. Sorry. 8. All right. Should be, if I'm not mistaken, exactly back to, so that's 450, so that's 500. We should be right back to even. All right, I love it when a plan comes together. So let's go back to our original strategy and see if we can build it back. I'll move this down just a little bit so everybody can see it better. Low number, oh, 35, there we go. All right, 35. All right, so when we hit one of those big numbers down there, it pays 8 to 1. A lot of people don't understand the difference between 8 to 1 and 8 for 1, and I'll see if I can explain it real quick. So if you notice, if you watched any of my craps videos, there's a lot of bets on the craps table that are like 8 for 1 or 7 for 1 or something like that. So what it is then is they pay you $7 for that $1. So they take the dollar. So basically they'll pay you $6 instead of 7. So they'll take the dollar. This is actually 8 to 1. So you get paid 8 to the one that you bet, and you get to keep the one that you bet. That's what makes this strategy interesting. Thank you. 75, and there's the 25 win. This stack right here is 300. I keep that in a stack because now we have the 200 that's on the table, and this is the winning. So we're up technically $50 right now. But as we saw earlier, we have to hit 8 to even make the $200. Technically, we could leave right now and just say we won $50, but it always makes me nervous when you start walking down towards this end of the table. Because I don't watch the ball, I just watch where you put the little thingy. I always like it when the hand stays up in this area. Now sometimes people will kind of mix it up. Like, there's been a lot of numbers down here, so sometimes they'll mix it up, and there hasn't been, if I'm looking at the history, there haven't been a lot of the 13 to 24. So a lot of people will change and they'll put the 2 bets on like 13, 14, 17, 16, 20, 21, 24, 23, and then they'll cover the first, third, and the third 12. 6, all right. Thank you, ma'am. All right, we're technically $100 up right now. I love the fact that the table lights up. That is so cool. And the light, I mean, this is like a visually interactive game, it's totally different than what roulette used to be. Roulette was always kind of a boring, just kind of bland game. All right. Any number below 24, we're good. Or 24 and below. Now you guys can see why they call this the comp killer, because basically I'm sitting here betting $200 a roll, which makes you technically a quote-unquote high roller. But you got a good chance of hitting a number. So you just got to really be unlucky to lose money at this strategy. But it happens. Uh-oh. As soon as you start looking down here, I'm like, oh, here we go. Yeah. All right, now we got it. Let's do, you know what? I don't usually lose 2 in a row, so let's do a double bet, see if we can get that 50 back. Now, when I say that, that means basically I'm going to lose 2 in a row because I say that I never do that. I didn't say never. I said I don't usually, I think, is what I hopefully said because I didn't mean to say never. $32, all right. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so I think that put us about 25. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That stack was 500. I should have just left it alone. All right, so there's 500, and I think we're going to be 25 down at this point. Yep. All right. So hopefully we can win this one. This will put us back at even, then we can start building up again. Although there's a bunch of high numbers. I really should probably switch to the third 12 here. We'll do that next one if another high one hits. I definitely believe in streaks. Win and lose in streaks. All right, well, good thing we did, because we would have lost that if we did. All right, so we are exactly back to even. Now let's start building back. Yep, 300 there, 200 on the table, so we got $5,000 right there. So we are $125 up. So what I think we're going to do is, if we win $100, then we're going to call it a day here. So we got to win 3 more. Or you know what? Let's win 1 more, and then we'll do the double bet and see if we can win 50. Again. That was 6 was just 2 rolls ago. Then when I first sat down, she rolled 2 8s in a row. I was like, man, I should have just like kept it. I should have done a repeat on that. All right, so I said we were going to do double. So let's see if we can do this one to get to $100 up. All right, guys, we just got to win 1 more and we're out of here. All right, guys, fingers crossed. It's always the last one that you're like really nervous about. The rest of them, you're like, you know, we got a strategy, whatever. But it's the one that's like, if I win this one, I'm out of here. That's the one that always has me nervous. 5, yes. How you doing, sir? Perfect. I was actually just finishing up. Perfect timing. Awesome. You're right. All right, wrong table. Oh, okay. Can I get? You have $500 chips, right? And then a black.